Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. I'm the mysterious JG. Last time we defeated us an optional boss, and got a platinum bangle, which is a nice accessory. I actually sold a couple of those to raise cash for the dark matter that was needed for us to get Zaz's current Beetlejuice Customs 27. His weapons were leveled up a little bit, so they are not at their base level of effectiveness when you're first able to get them. Hope's current boomerang is at its base level of effectiveness, and with Hope, we're waiting to get some more cash so we can buy what's needed to actually upgrade his weapons so that he will have second-tier weapons like everyone else currently does. Snow, I mean. Snow is behind everyone else right now with his weapon. Not by design. I mean, I wasn't going to upgrade Hope and Snow at all, but then something came across that would allow me to upgrade. I just randomly got the item I needed to upgrade Hope's. I upgraded everybody. I was going to have them have the best possible tier 1 weapon. Anyway. I'm going to try to avoid you guys and fail. I kind of wish that as a Ravager, Zaz had a elemental version of his pretty badass looking blitz attack. Matter of fact, if we keep facing these really weak guys, it doesn't make a big difference, but aggression might be a slightly better paradigm to be using against flocks of weak enemies. So I'll get off blitz more often. Well, yeah, I'm not getting off blitz at all. No, that's the wrong way. I'm gonna go this way. Should be a save point coming up. Oh, that's an interesting fight. I don't want to be lonely. I think it was actually the worst possible time to switch paradigms, because I think in this battle where we've got a big guy and these two little guys, we need to take out the big guy first. But I think I remember those guys calling reinforcements. I might be completely wrong. Yeah, now it seems like there's more of these phalanx guys than there were before. I think he did call reinforcements. Yeah, calls allies. Devastating physical attacks. Yeah, so it would have been a bad time to use aggression, because that has the command as attacking different targets from each other. There we go.
How about some of this?
Give him hell, Harry.
Old guys leave.
Now it's time for aggression, potentially. Although they're not tightly packed enough for me to get the super cool looking blitz. Yeah, you like that, bitches. I like this, like that, like this, Now, in the hopes of not seeing that group again anytime real soon, I will go back to aggression as my default. I think there is a cinema or something over here. That's what that means on the map, right?
A Grand
got a way
Pulse
of
Fal'Cie
walking.
made this path.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I bet it's off digging more tunnels right now.
Our Fal'Cie can beat your Fal'Cie any day.
Different from all the Fal'Cie we've seen on Cocoon, you know?
Yeah, actually.
It's like they just plow through, without caring what happens
No,
around
it's like
them.
they're
That's
actually
true.
doing a job.
And
They're
we
carving
were able
things.
to build our village on land cleared by Fal'Cie.
Mm-hmm.
We lived
They're
alongside
like
them,
construction equipment.
just like you do on Cocoon.
Oh yeah, this is just like Cocoon.
Bitch.
In a world this big, who knows what we'll find.
In a world where apes evolve from man. Okay, now we find out this is called the Mahababa Subterra, whatever. We weren't entitled to that information before, I suppose.
Forward march.
Oh, you know, I forgot about constantly checking the data log. Oh, but we don't actually have new data log stuff. That's interesting. Wow, for a second there, it almost seemed like they were avoiding me. That's what I've been waiting to see. I don't know, excuse me, if it's worth the trouble of setting up, especially since Zaz is a better, probably better as a Ravager than as a Commando. I just like the blitz that he has. Bomb ashes, bomb cores, bomb everything. I thought there was a... Oh, there's a treasure chest coming up. Let's get over to where these guys are. We've seen these. This is essentially a palette swap. It's not even a palette swap. It's not just different colors, but it's just kind of the spiritual successor of an enemy we've seen before. But we need magic to beat these guys because we've got to stagger them. If they work the same as the pulse soldiers that we remember from before, damn, it's a lot of Sandaga and Sandara. Maybe I need to stick with the voice. Pretty damn effective. But I mean, I knew they would be because we did so much grinding and stuff against the enemies in the Arcalite Steppes. It should be able to defeat those, even the smallest of the dinosaurs. Shouldn't be able to defeat them when you come out here. We got an active detector. That's interesting. We've been collecting passive detectors for a long time. We're actually just curious enough about that to waste a second of our time. A sensor that emits directed pulses to track targets with pinpoint precision. Do we have a passive detector? Oh, we don't. I'm so used to being able to just find those. Well, we could hit a store the next time I hit a save point. I think we can buy them. I'm not going to buy them. Gonna always hide in the shadows. But we'll take a look at what the description is. 4 electrodes. Stick them on your nipples and your junk and stuff. That's what electrodes are for, isn't it? Chob hum armor. I'm not gonna fight you guys if I can help it because, you know, it's basically... At this point I'm gonna go back to my pattern of trying to evade. I'm not gonna try it real hard. Because we're no longer in the mode... We haven't fought these guys before, so we can fight them. I was in a mode in those really long videos fighting those marks. I was in a mode of desperately trying to avoid combat because I knew that we were going up against guys that we wouldn't get to keep the CP if I was doing the loading game. So yeah, anyway, we're kind of back to our normal pattern. It's all very pretty, but we're just kind of following a straight path and waiting for the next bit of dialogue to pop up. I understand what's happening a bit better than I did in the 5th arc, but not much. The 5th arc was the previous act. We fought that dude who had been our friend. So that was nice. Now we're on Pulse. I get that. We're heading for... What, I didn't, like, say anything mean to you. Normally I would talk about what a punk you are, but... I guess I bumped into him. But, plot coming up. I was gonna say that we're heading for Orba, but... Which is the hometown of Zaz and... Or... Bang and Vanille. But I'm kinda not sure what we're expecting to find
Heads
there.
up. Whoa! Look at that thing. Let me guess. That's a fal'Cie?
No, it's a rollerball.
Busy carving out new tunnels.
Making roads where roads ain't meant to go, huh? Yeah, it kind of sounds like us.
Except we don't make roads.
Roly-poly. Let's hitch a ride on that thing.
Now you're thinking grandpa style.
Which is drunk. Sorry, Australia. Now you're thinking Gangnam style. Please never do that again. Hey. Don't really need to do... I'm not going to mess with mark missions. Post-game, I may decide to just do lots of mark missions. Don't really have a reason to mess with them now. So there's a treasure chest over here. With Tesla turbines. Sorry. Nothing like a little white noise. Oh, you mean a Vanilla Ice song? Oh, because he's white. He wasn't like whiter than other people. I guess he kind of was, but it's just that he was trying to do music that wasn't. I don't know. It got okay for white people to rap later. It wasn't really in my mind at that time. I think I'm just gonna stick with Relentless Assault. I keep having to switch to it. I like Zed's blitz attack stylistically, but any worth of trouble it seems to be causing. So right now we got 3 enemy hoplites. I switched to Relentless Assault before we destroyed any of them. See how many we end up fighting. Or if we even get some kind of signal when it calls in more guys. Issue orders. Version upgrade. Uh-oh, it's powering them up. Yeah, I gave them a bunch. Okay, version upgrade means they get fuckloads of buffs, which is not good for us, but not that big a deal. I mean, they're still not that dangerous. I still think you want to get rid of the ambling fellows first. I might be wrong. Seems like it just calls in new guys if you get rid of these guys first.
Problem.
Either way, no problem. And I imagine that mark mission that I didn't bother to do, I'm sure we can handle it. After all, we did defeat that optional boss that we're supposed to like run away from in terror. Can't really be bothered with busted pudding. There's one more treasure on this screen. You know what? The air here doesn't like you either, kid. And I'm offended by that white noise comment, Snow. Why it's always gotta be white noise? What's wrong with a little black noise? Let's get some P-Funk playing in this bitch. Paint the White House black, brown. Hey.
You come over here.
Cool. What? Back in the dank cave where you guys are? No. Come in here and get some sun. You white people can stay in the cave. I'll save over this. And let's see. I need to buy adamantite to, I think. Yeah, I need to buy adamantite to level up Snow's weapon. I'm pretty sure that is what is required, and we're not going to have the cash to do that for. That would have involved me doing further off-screen grinding, and I just hit the point where I was like, no, I need to record more of this. I don't feel like grinding anymore. But yeah, if we get that kind of cash from something, let's see. Well, I mean, I know I can sell this. I'm not going to use this. It's not going to get us anywhere even close to what we need, though. Accessories. Got that platinum bangle. I sold the others. But it's not going to bring us far enough to make it really worth messing with. So I think Snow is just not going to get a tier 2 weapon. I feel a little guilty about that now. So I spent a lot more money to get Zaz up to speed than it would have cost to get Snow there.
Recharged already.
Guys, just... I feel so recharged, I can start punching my hand. Oh, oops, you know, is it a cheat to act on the fact that, yeah, I think it is a bit of a cheat, actually, but, okay. It would be a cheat to give them the best gear because I know that we're gonna need them in a moment, but I don't think it's a cheat for them to be using some kind of gear. This is good gear to be using if you're not Aida. Yeah, I mean, these guys should have something equipped in case of surprises, right? There's a battle. It's coming up where we're going to need them in a fight, and I don't want to cheat wholly to the point where I give them the very best gear. But I did remember, oh shit, yeah, hold up. And, you know, if you're really thinking, you should be able to figure out what battle must be coming up, because it's really kind of the only battle that has been coming up recently where we don't get to decide what party members would be using. And just for the hell of it, I'll give her some stuff. Give her a ribbon and... same deal. Tetratic crown and tetratic tiaras. These are technically considered higher tier items than the speed items that I gave to my A-list party. But, you know, whatever. I wasn't going to do this again for a while, but... because I know that there's something coming up of import, I might as well take a second and give everybody the best stats they can have. This is how it works too on these. As I get higher up here, you get really slow moving forward on their secondary path. So I actually got distracted enough not spending chrysanthemum points constantly that I was able to get a little bit of advancement here. So now he's going to switch to the Saboteur role, which was for Snow, the last one I bothered to evolve. It's pretty high up on the list for others, but I can't picture that many situations where I'd be using him for that. I've got so many other people who can do the job better. Similarly, for Lightning, I wanted to get going on Synergist before Saboteur because I keep using her with the other two ladies, and the other two ladies are both good at Saboteur, so I wouldn't need like 3 people using that ability simultaneously. That would just get ridiculous. She's going to be really effective once she's got her Ravager roll down. Damn. Hoping to finish that off. Anyway, cinema scene coming up. Let me check, see how much longer I got in this video, actually. It's too early to end it. So let's traipse on ahead. It's lovely. Flowers. Oh, I haven't seen these every freaking where.
You remember them, right?
Yeah, sure I do. They grew all over Airba.
No, these specific ones.
We can't be far now.
You guys haven't picked
It's
up on the
my
fact that
fault
there's
Grand
no
Pulse ended up like
living
this, isn't
pulse
it?
people down here.
I remember everything. I became Ragnarok. I scarred Cocoon. And I left Grand Pulse in this mess. It was me.
I thought
What are you
Vanille said she
talking about?
did it, but
It all
it
came
didn't
back
really
to
make
me.
sense to me.
Everything that happened with iFocus. All of it.
You're lying.
No, it's the truth. It's all my fault.
Don't say
no.
that.
Vanille's becoming a woman. Well, it's kind of off to the side, but...
Vanille!
Yeah, she's the only one who hadn't had spontaneous emotional breakdown to give her a summon creature.
The Eidolon knows the truth. Ha! I knew I was right.
Wait, what the hell does this even mean?
No more than you were. Admit it. You remember everything.
It wasn't your fault.
Vanille, we should talk about this later.
So, I don't understand exactly what happened here, but I'm sure it will be explained in written data log stuff after the fact. Okay, so I'm sure it's like every other one of these that we fought. It's Lifeguard, Saboteur, Stumbling Block. Let's do this.
Take this.
Actually, I think giving them the Tetra defense stuff has probably overpowered them, although it really doesn't last that long, does it? It doesn't last long at all. I realize quite how little a time it lasts. This is not building it up fast enough. And I'm just a non-stop attack.
I'm not all smiles and sunshine.
Although I just switched to a healing paradigm, so it's kind of weird that I'm saying that now.
No choice, I guess. Oh.
Okay, pain and fog aren't gonna work.
Take it. No time to panic.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to win this. I'm not moving its Gestalt meter fast enough. And I'm not wasting a lot of time with healing. I'm doing that right now, but... maybe I'm better off healing than attacking it.
Appreciate it.
Take this. I'm not all
I'll deal
smiles
with
and
you.
sunshine. Better be careful. Hey.
I'll deal with you.
Yeah, that's a long thing to do. No, I feel like I'm fighting it as fast as I can, but I'm not gonna have time.
Take this. Oh.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of close. X, yes, I did it! Oh, I didn't think I was going to. Alright, now turn into a freaking mechanical pony, whatever the fuck weird ass vehicle you're gonna be. Oh, it is a mechanical pony. No, it's not. What is it? Yay, I love this, whatever it is!
All right.
No idea what the fuck that is. Anyway, we got a Hecaton Cheer Eidolon, and ooh, she gained a new ATB gauge segment. The last one to get that. Now everybody's got all their ATB gauge segments, unless there's
I
one
knew
more
something was off.
precipitation level.
You've been shying away from our focus ever since we woke up on Cocoon.
Well, our focus is kind of evil.
I couldn't figure it out, but then it all made sense after hearing that story from Rains.
He told me a wonderful story
You
about a
already
princess and a
knew.
pea.
You knew Ragnarok was the name of destruction.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with basic Western
wasn't
mythologies.
You had to do all the horrible stuff. And I didn't have to do anything.
That is no reason
Then
to
he
lie
do
to
it.
me.
Well,
You
lying
think
to you
that's
was
what I
something
want?
horrible.
You of all people.
My own daughter, a sister, whatever the fuck you are. Yeah. You're my daughter, you're my
Poor
sister, you're
kid.
my daughter, you're my sister.
You've had it rough.
Yeah, well, that's a stupid name, by the way.
Listen, you're not alone anymore.
You're not alone.
so sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not alone.
Keep that up and you'll have me crying soon. We have a new family now. We
Because
stick
Hope
together.
got you
hear
pregnant.
me?
Or Zaz or somebody. Where is our new family anyway? You would have thought they'd have taken an interest in that big boss battle. Apparently not. So... you are supposed to be... I'm just checking the strategy. God, it doesn't really... not really telling me... oh, other than the fact you don't really have time to heal. That's what they're saying. You ain't got time to bleed. I don't really feel like I'd spent a ton of time healing, but man, they just really did not give you enough time to win that one. Oh well. I won. What am I saying? I won on the first try, and I'm complaining that it's too difficult. So we are at the flower-filled fissure. There's supposed to be something around here called Ceiling of the Sky, which seems like a pretty cool name, but I guess we're not there yet. No, am I heading the wrong way? No, this is unexplored territory. I'm going the right way. Time to go. Time to leave Fang and Vanille behind. It really feels like I'm backtracking. But yeah, no, we're not. It's just we're in this underground tunnels. When they pop out for a beautiful flower-filled area where we can fight a boss. Oh, that's right. We were gonna read up on what the hell that was about. Helping hands. If they choose not to kill the orphan and bring about Cocoon's destruction, Lightning and her companions will transform into seed. But if they do carry out their focus, their actions will doom the lives of millions of people. Just in case you'd forgotten about that. In search of a way to escape this possible choice, the sea travel towards the village of Elba in the north of Grand Pulse. It's the north of the entire planet, wow. We're going to go visit Santa Claus on the North Pole. On the endless plains they say beasts and birds aplenty, but not a single person. Could the ruin of this world's civilizations have been caused by the War of Transgression centuries before? Here where it all began, Fang finally uncovers the truth that Vanille has so desperately tried to conceal. She didn't try that desperately. I mean, she's kind of vaguely lied about it. But alright, this is my recollection, because they're not really explaining it that well here again. Vanille remembers that Fang turned into the horrible beast Ragnarok and put a big scar on Cocoon. Or is she saying she did it? She said she did it. I think she remembered and Fang forgot, and for a long time she pretended she couldn't remember. And apparently after that she started pretending she did it because she's trying to shield Fang from the guilt. I don't know. The lassie who became Ragnarok and attacked Cocoon during the war was not her cheerful friend, but Fang herself. Wait, not wanting Fang to bear the guilt of the beast's bloody rampage, Vanille chose to take to believe in her stead. Okay, that's right. As if to reprimand her for twisting the truth, the Eidolon, a contention arises from the earth, even as the two friends argue. No matter how painful it may be, the sea cannot run from reality forever. As if to reprimand her for twisting the truth, but really it just popped up because it was like, you know what, I'm never going to get to fucking be in this game unless I pop up at some point. And there you have it, folks. That's going to be it for this video. When we come back, everybody has Eidolons now. So I don't think we even used everybody's Eidolons in battle. We never used Alexander. I would have to make Vanille a party leader and just find an excuse to use Hekano, but I might just do that at some point. Then again, I never did that for Bahamut or anyone else. Maybe we'll just have a whole video where I just show off the Eidolons. But it won't be the next video, folks, because in the next video we're going to try to progress the plot. We're going to try to get to Orba, because that is where things, plot-wise, should really kick into gear. I am the Mysterious JG. I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time. Bye-bye.